Let's talk today about green reading and developing your green reading skill. Greens reading is a skill. It's not easy. It takes some time to learn, but here are two ways to really practice and improve your green reading skills very quickly. One way to really get good at reading greens is when you're out playing on the course, read the putts for all of your playing partners. Think about that this way. If you're only reading your putts, you get to see 18, maybe 36, or if you three putt a lot more than that, but you get to see one round worth of putts that you're reading. But you've got three playing partners in a foursome. If you read everyone's putts, you get 4 times the practice in reading greens. That's a huge help. Now listen, here's a tip. Don't tell your playing partners that you're reading their putts, and when they miss one, go, oh yeah, I saw that, you should have put it. No, they don't want to hear that, number one. You don't want to be a nuisance and get your butt whipped on the golf course, number two. So don't do that. You're just doing this for your own benefit and skill. As you're walking around reading your putt, just take note of their putts and get a general idea in here of where you think that should start and how it's going to break, and then go with that. Gives you practice and information you can process. And when you miss one, go, what did I miss? Think about that. Then the other thing, this you can do when you practice on your course, or if you're like me and you play golf at a lot of different courses. I play about 3 times a week and end up at 3 different courses that week. The greens don't break the same. So what I do in that situation is when I'm out on the golf course warming up before the round, I'll pick a hole or a target, and at that hole I will take a couple of tees and put those in the ground. It doesn't matter where you put the tees. Then you take golf ball and you look at that and you say, for that ball to go in the hole and go between those tees, I need to drop it about there. And you'll notice the tees are not really narrow like I'm doing a gate drill. They're spread out maybe 8 inches apart. I'm looking for an approximation. Not working on making a perfect stroke here. I'm practicing my green reading. Want to see how these break. Then you line up, and I believe if I go through the center of those tees at the right speed, this one hits that hole. And it does. So I made a good read on that one. The wonderful thing is, you get a couple like that. Let's play with speed. Same putt, maybe a slightly different line. So I'm going to start here, and I've got to go from the left tee near the right tee because I'm going to hit this one a little slower, which means it's going to break more. And I'm doing this just for fun, but to work on practicing my green reading. And it didn't break as much more as I thought, so I learned some information that's going to help me on the course when I go play my round in a few minutes. The wonderful thing about this is I don't need the whole putting green or practice green. I simply have 2 tees and I can move them around to different places. So this one is downhill and it's definitely going to break right to the left. I think I need to go about there. And I've got this target really too wide. Let's tighten it up a little bit. Now that means I think, based on my read, I need to come about there. That was a little bit too firm, caught the edge. It probably would have fallen in if the cup weren't raised, but had the right line for that speed, but I think I hit it too firmly. So let's try a little bit better pace. Well, I definitely missed that one. bad read. One last time. Much better. Just barely into the hole at die speed. So try that when you're working on warming up before a round. See if that doesn't improve your green reading skills, which will make you have a lower score during the round. Same thing as watching the other people's putts break. You'll gain information off of that, and that's what you really want. More information in here to quickly process so you know where to start the putt and how fast or slow to hit it. Try that. Let us know how it works out for you. Of course, give us your comments or feedback. Other things that, if you have some comment on videos or videos you'd like to see, things you'd like us to do a video on in putting, or questions that you want answered, send us that, because we're here to help you make more putts. Obviously, we'd love it if you like and subscribe as well.